Hi, this is Woodshedding with Erik. Alright, so this is part 2 of my examination of Opus 27, number 2 by Chopin. This time we'll check out an interesting chord change, a detour with major chords, which is really modern, I'd say. And then we'll try to expand our chord view with the help of those major chords, but also some really interesting diminished chords. And finally, we'll check out the ending of the song, where you have this 7 against 6, etc. So first out, so what happened here? We start off with a C diminished chord. So that's basically the dominant, right? Chromatically, we just changed one tone here, one note, from C to C flat, which is the same thing in normal cases as B, right? And then to F minor. I'd go here, but Chopin stays and goes here, alright, to A, and then back to A flat 7 and D flat, right? So the B becomes the 5 in this chord, right? To A. This is typical for what Cory Henry might do. You know this one, Cory Henry's solo tribute to Melvin Crispell. Wonderful is your name. The tonality of the song is B flat. But he makes a detour into C, C sharp, F sharp, F, B flat. Do it once more. The chord changes are but he changes into C, C sharp, F sharp, F, and B flat. These two examples has a striking similarity. So Cory, he's in this tonality, right? And he uses the flat 3, the flat 6, the 5, and the 1. 3, 6, 5, 1. All major chords. And Chopin, he's in this tonality, and he uses the flat 3, the flat 6, the 5, and the 1. 3, 6, 5, 1. Or 3, 6, 5, 1. It's all very modern. Okay, expanding the chord view then. What is this? Well, this is a flat, right? But with the 3rd on top. And it goes up with major chords all the way. A flat, A, B flat, B, C. All the way to D flat. And this is a great way to get your view widened in terms of chords. Normally you can feel the chord as far as the hand stretches. But this is a really long stretch, right? For sure, this is quite a usual thing to play in the left hand when you're comping. This stretch with the 3rd on top. But I never saw it played like this in the right hand before. So it's quite a good exercise, just going back and forth like this. Right? Then we have Alright, so these are all diminished chords going down to a half diminished, dominant, and to a D flat. And it's played as arpeggios, just as the rest of the song is. And to this half diminished, dominant, weep, like that. And the right hand is also doing the same scale. If you train your senses into feeling this diminished chord all over the board like this, it gets much easier. And in the second half, that's where it's getting really tricky. Because here, you have to expand the chord view further than the hand normally stretches. So much easier to have the diminished chord right here, safely within hand's reach. But here, the middle note is pushed way off the map. See? This one really helped me to expand this chord view, or it's almost like the hand can see further with this exercise. Oh, so there's a B flat up here as well, right? See? Isn't this chord just wonderful? Notice that this arpeggio is lower than before. The whole song is based on this one, but here it comes home to this feeling of this super satisfying chord. This one actually made me think of the Vesper by Rachmaninoff. The ending of the second part, called Blagoslovi. I have it here. It has the bass voice is singing a scale all the way down. It's notated in C, but I found one where they actually sing in D flat. Listen now. Same nice chord. That's this one. But the song isn't ended here. Chopin stays in this modus, just changing the chords back and forth like this and doing some ornamentation until he comes to So how do I attack this one? It's a scale, and a scale is always 7 notes, right? And this 7 scale goes against this 6. And that's a bit tricky, but I approach it like a railroad crossing signal. The first notes are deeply syncopated, then it gradually turns around. Bum, 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 bum. More or less. Alright? So much good music. I'm only halfway through grasping this tune fully, and it taught me so much already. This is all for now.